and I am excited to bring to you Issey Miyake. But the technical name is L'eau Dissey Pour Homme for Men by Issey Miyake. It is out of the design house of Issey Miyake from Paris, France. Issey Miyake is a famous Japanese designer who worked a lot with fashion and dabbled in colognes. He introduced the fragrance in 1994, soon retired in 1997, and it is my opinion that Issey Miyake, L'eau Dissey Pour Homme by Issey Miyake, is his Picasso, his masterpiece for men's fragrance. I want you to check out some pictures before we get into an in-depth review of a cologne that I think is fantastic and extremely unique. Stick around. First of all, I want to rate this bottle for you guys. The bottle is very plain. I am not digging the architecture, nor do I find it to be groundbreaking. The bottle is frosted glass, and the glass is textured, so if you rub your finger across, it actually makes noise if you can hear it. But it almost gives off a powdery feel. Kind of painted on. It's L'eau Dissey Pour Homme. It is not embossed in the glass, but either way it does feel high quality. My main takeaway from the bottle is the plastic cap. Not feeling the plastic cap. They could have gone metal, they could have done more, but hey, maybe they put all the thought into the fragrance. Who am I to fault them for that? Issey Miyake, introduced in 1994, has been around and has had its time in the sunshine, so there's a lot of fakes. If you get it off Amazon and eBay, watch your back. You want to make sure you get the real thing, because I have smelled the fake fragrance and it is not enjoyable and can make you sick, in my opinion. It makes me a little nauseous, gives me a headache. That's neither here nor there. I bought my bottle in the 2.5 ounce variety from Overstock.com at 39 bucks. The same bottle at Macy's will cost you 66, so there are savings to be found on the web for Issey Miyake. It is a great fragrance. At the top you get some very intrinsically Japanese notes. Notes that stick out, awaken the senses, and lead up to an amazing fragrance. Let's get right into it. At the top you get yuzu, cypress coriander, mandarin, sage, and fresh verbena. Quick hit here, guys. This is a citrus top, and the citrus is sophisticated. There's nothing playful about it. It's very professional, and it awakens the senses. It gives off a fresh and very strong citrus scent in the opening. In the mid, there's a very cool and refreshing dry down. You get cool water lily and a couple other amazing mid notes. Here I have listed saffron, bourbon, geranium, cinnamon, and nutmeg. In all honesty, nutmeg and cinnamon are what add the spice to this fragrance, and spice plays a critical role in men's cologne because spice opens up those nasal passages, and allows for that citrus, very high concentrated citrus top note to break through when being introduced to this fragrance. At the base you get an intrinsically masculine fragrance. Leading the way in the base you get musk and tobacco, and nothing screams manly, masculine cologne like musk and tobacco, cedar wood, sandalwood, and the strong woody overtones that will stick with you from 6 to 8 hours. In all honesty, folks, this is a 6 to 8 hour projection, and it is strong and will stick in your clothes and will really operate well in oily skin. It will operate well in the sun in the summertime, but it's just strong enough to cut through cold winter air. What I must say about this cologne is it is dominant. If someone is in your vicinity wearing a much lighter, fresher cologne, I think the perfect example here is Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. This cologne is going to overpower Light Blue because the smell is so unique and so potent. The citrus, the wood, as well as the tobacco and musk stick with you and really draw your attention. And don't forget about that cinnamon and nutmeg opening the passage. The bottle gets a 7 in my opinion. And now let's break into a detailed look at the sprayer. Not heavy duty. I'll draw that back so it focuses better. Not a heavy duty sprayer, guys, and it doesn't diffuse and spray at a wide radius. However, it doesn't need to, because for such a strong cologne, 3 to 4 sprays get the job done. And you don't need this everywhere, guys. Give yourself one to the neck, one to the body, one to each arm, and I think you are good to go. So I give the sprayer a 6, which is a little disappointing, but we don't need a heavy duty sprayer here. The cologne is potent and does the job. So 7 for the bottle, 6 for the sprayer. In the bang for your buck column, this gets a 9, and in overall fragrance, this gets a 9. So it probably rounds off to an 8 and makes it a must own in your cologne collection. Every now and then you need to be able to put on a fragrance that says I am bold and I am dominant and I am the alpha male in whatever company I'm in. And Issey Miyake is that fragrance. Every time I wear it, I get 3 to 6 compliments, and what I'm noticing is about half of that group own the fragrance or have purchased the fragrance for a friend because it is very famous and very popular. The other half can't get over the scent. They want to smell more, they want to know more, they want to know a name, and they want to go and purchase it. There's nothing wrong with that. Highly complimented, and it's a heavy hitter, guys. Check GQ that did a recent survey and kind of developed a list of 25 top colognes. This one is number 4. That's great company to be in. I want you to check out Issey Miyake and tell me your thoughts on this fragrance. Is it still in your top 10 in 2014, even though at that point it'll be 20 years old? I really want to know your thoughts. Today we did an in-depth review of L'eau Dissey Pour Homme for Men, Issey Miyake. Thank you for tuning in to the Urban Gent. I hope you like the fragrance. I hope you get it on sale and save yourself some money. Let me know what you think of the vid. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace, YouTube.